Hey guys, what's going on and welcome to a brand new video review for the Leeds United 2 and Preston 1. We get the win, 2-1, we win, and guess what? The Green Army Plymouth Argyle beat Sheffield United 2-1. So who's falling apart? Who's falling apart? It's Sheffield United. Oh my god, I can't believe they lost to Plymouth. Go on, Green Army! But yes, we won this game 2-1 in a game where, let's be real when we say this should have been way more comfortable than what it was. This should have been the easiest win ever. Let's go through the goals and then we'll talk about a few things of why this should have been way more easier. Okay, let's start off with the first goal. It just took 4 minutes for Solomon to score. It's a Gruev assist and Solomon just bends it in the corner. Beautiful finish, and people wanted Solomon dropped. People wanted this man dropped. Beautiful finish. Curls it into the corner. We're 1-0 up inside the first 4 minutes. Scoring early is what we normally do. But then right after that, we had a loss in concentration with the players. They just, I don't know what happened. They had the ball was in the middle. Preston had the ball in the middle. Just all alone. I can't remember who had the ball, but they were just all alone. There was no pressure from them. The midfield was completely gone. And then they just played it out to Hayden, who then just put a beautiful finish into the corner. It was a good finish. The keeper Darlow wasn't getting there. I'm not going to blame any of that on Darlow. He's not getting to that. But it's a great finish, and it's 1-1. And then not long after, in the 13th minute, Jayden Bogle scores from a lovely cross by Manor Solomon. Solomon gets the ball into the box. Bogle taps it in, and it's 2-1 Leeds United. We're back in front. And then it was basically all Leeds United for the rest of the game, if you want to talk about it. I mean, Pirro had a great performance today. I'm going to say this. Pirro was great. What was his XG? His XG was 1.5. He should have had a goal. He had 6 shots and they were all off target, but they were that close. And then he missed one where he hit the bar, which was kind of, in my opinion, probably a sitter. I mean, it was an open goal. Maybe he's been put a bit of pressure on him, I understand that, but it was an open goal. But yeah, Pirro really should have scored. And Pirro was just very, very unlucky. He really should have scored. He didn't have his shooting boots on, but the rest of his game was great. But let's go through and talk about player range, because that's why the game really should have been easy. We should have scored 5 or 6 this game. I mean, we should have actually scored 5 or 6, but we'll take the 2-1 win and we'll move on to the next game. But with Sheffield United losing, that's massive for us. It could basically be over. It could be over before the final home game. It's massive that they lost and we were able to win. It was very nerve-wracking at the end because Preston were coming for us. They were in attack. They were flying forward, trying to get a goal, but we were able to hold them out and thank God we were. Darlow, I think he had a good performance. I mean, he can't do anything for the goal, in my opinion, and he made a really good save later on in the game. I think he had a good game. I'm going to give him a 6.5. Junior Furpa, I thought was really good today. I thought he actually performed very well on the left side. Very good with him and Solomon. Him and Solomon combined very well throughout the game. I'm going to give him a 7.5. Ethan Ampadu, I'm going to give a 7. I think he was good today. Good defensively. There was a ball I remember there was one ball that got whipped into the box and he read it perfectly by getting in front of the defender and stopping them from having a chance. And I thought throughout the game Ampadu was just very good. I'm going to give Rodon a 7.5. I think he was a bit better than Ampadu, but still, both of them did well. Rodon does what he normally does. I mean, Rodon missed a sitter. Can we talk about that? Rodon had a header, just all he had to do was header in the back of the net. He somehow headed it backwards, and then Gruev missed a chance. So it was like a double miss as well. Rodon missed a sitter header, and then Gruev missed a shot, and that was a sitter as well. Yeah, but Rodon overall performance was very good. Jayden Bogle on the right was very good as well. I'm going to give him an 8. Took his goal well, made a great run into the box that he scored from, that put us 2-1 up, though the game-winning goal, basically, and a very good performance from Jayden Bogle, who I think him and Nonto combined pretty well on this side as well, but I think most of the game we were going down the left side. I think that was where we get most of our chances. You then look in the middle, you got Gruev who got an assist, and I think overall Gruev was very good today. I thought Gruev was my man of the match. I'm actually going to give Gruev my man of the match. I'm going to give him an 8.5. I think he was my man. I'm gonna give him an 8.5 and say he's my man of the match because I think he just played very well today. I think he gets very underappreciated by some of the fan base. I think he was very good today. I'm gonna give him an 8.5. Tanaka, I thought was just a bit below him. I am gonna give him a 7.5 because I don't think Tanaka was as good as Gruev, but Tanaka still had a good performance. I'm gonna give him a 7.5. Willie Nonto on the right, I'm actually going to give a 7 because I thought he was good as well. He was good. He played for, how long did he play? 80 minutes. He played 80 minutes. I thought he had a good performance. I'm going to give him a 7. Brendan Aronson, I'm going to give a 7 as well. I thought he had a good performance. He could have had 2 assists in that second half. There was one with Pirro and there was one with Firpo where he could have had 2 assists in the second half. So I think he had a pretty good performance and could have had a couple of assists, which people that only look at stats, if he got both of those assists, people would be like, oh, he played very well. No, he did play well. 7.5. Good performance from Brendan Aronson. Going to give him a 7.5. And now we move on to the man who scored a goal and got an assist and overall was amazing. I'm going to give him a 9. Now, even though I gave him a higher rating, I did give Grove my man of the match because I feel like attacking players are going to get the higher ratings. And especially when you get a goal and an assist, you're going to get the higher rating. So I'm going to give Solomon a 9, but an 8.5 for Grove is my man of the match. So Grove is my man of the match, but Solomon gets a higher rating. I think you guys understand where I'm coming from with that, with different part of the game, you're going to give the attacker a higher rating, especially when they do get a goal and an assist. But I still think Grove was our best player. But Solomon, great, amazing. This is what I wanted to see. That finish, that goal he scored, is exactly what I wanted him to do. Cut inside, bang, perfect. And the assist, the cross, beautiful. Beautiful weapon to straight perfectly into Bogle, bang, back of the net. Joel Pirro, I'm actually going to give an 8 as well. Very good today. His link-up play was very good. He was involved a lot. He just couldn't finish his chances. The only thing missing was his shooting boots. He just couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. But everything else he did very well. We pick up the win with that kind of performance. We didn't make any subs until like the 80th minute. So there's not really much to talk about with the subs. Bamford came on, and I could talk about the subs a little bit. Schmidt came on and Bamford came on. We'll talk about Schmidt first. I think Schmidt was very good when he came on, actually. I think he actually had a good performance. The first thing he did was like get a free kick by beating his man, getting absolutely slammed into, basically. And basically he had a good performance on the right. I think for the 10 minutes he was on, did what he had to do. And yeah, we won the game. Patrick Bamford, I thought was very good at the end with what he was doing. We just kept throwing it to him, basically taking throw-ins long to him, and he would just hold him up and try and either win us another throw-in or play it into someone. I think he did good when he came on. He did his job. Both Bamford and Schmidt came on, did their jobs that they had to do to hold out the 2-1 lead. Perfect. And yeah, we move on to the next game where, hey, we could wrap this league up. We could wrap up promotion earlier than what we thought. Thank you, Plymouth Argyle, the Green Army. Thank you so much. Yeah, great game. If you guys like the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and leave your man of the match in the comment section down below, and I'll catch you all in the next one.